Hello, blissful beings. I am here at Puget Sound. Tide is out. Happy partial solar eclipse going through Africa and Europe right now, and the new moon is happening soon, so maybe start to plan out your ritual for tonight. I don't know if you can see, but there's Mount Rainier. I'm going to see again. I don't know. Can I flip the camera? Yes. So check out these little ones along the seashore. Actually, the sound. But checking out all the little treasures that are left when the water goes back out to sea. So it's just another stunning, beautiful, beautiful day. And I wanted to give you this really great little assignment. This might be really well. Don't you love children laughing and giggling and screaming? And I do. Kind of brings out my inner child. Again, it's all about perspective, right? And how you choose to approach anything. So yesterday was the first session of the Prosperous Money Mindset. And one of the assignments was to write your desire statement. So I'm going to share this with you guys so you can do it as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to start a sentence with, I am happily and grateful that I am now whatever. Now the thing is that your logical mind will want you to be logical and try to make maybe say that you can't do it or find reason because it's been living in such a way for such a long period of time that to want something that's bigger and better, sometimes, of course, our mind is going to want to keep us safe and not allow that for that. So what you want to do, hi Gloria, tell Chuck hi. So what you want to do is you want to suspend that logical mind and just realize it's there, but suspend it and open up the mind to that possibility, to the magic, to just having fun and creating. And then you might be pleasantly surprised as well. So think about, I happily and gratefully live the life now that, use those kinds of phrases. I am grateful that I'm now living. And then it can be about your body, it can be about your finances, it can be about your expression in the world, it can be your relationships, because we all are in relationships. The experiences we have in the relationships are different, but we always are in relationship with anybody that we've ever come in contact with, whether it's the person that we just met briefly or somebody that we had a long relationship with or an intense relationship with. Those relationships all still exist because they're still within us. So what kind of relationships do you want to have and create? Because you're really, really powerful. And I have to show you this now too. This is pretty cool. Look at this. It's a heart. And that, I have to tell you this, because I was at the Oregon coast a few weeks ago, and I was on a beach like this and thinking, I should bring a rock, to remember this weekend by. It would be really nice if it would be like a heart rock or something that was really a cool shape. So I'm not kidding you, within 20 seconds, I was kind of moving some rocks around and there was this heart-shaped rock. And I was just like, wow, so cool. So that was a little manifestation of a desire, a suspending, I could never find a rock that's shaped like a heart, right? I didn't think that way. Instead, I was like, that would be kind of nice. So think about what would be nice. What would you love? Hey, Max, tell Ruth hi. What would you love? I mean, look at this. I thought, I'm just going to go down to the beach, and then here are these kids that have been a riot to watch because they're so cute and they're so little. And this is all new to them for the most part. We always take things for granted. Or not always, but sometimes we take things for granted, right? We're maybe used to a certain place, and then we get used to it, and then we don't necessarily come from appreciation of it. Of course, this is all kind of new for me as well, and a lot of the things that I thought that I was going to be creating are surprisingly. So there's Mount Rainier. It looks so small in pictures, but it's really quite amazing. So let's see, I'm going to turn the camera on. All right, so that's your little assignment. We used the financial aspect yesterday because the Prosperous Money Mindset is more about your finances. So think about that too. That could be another component of I happily and gratefully live now in the world of whatever. So I'm trying to think of some examples. Oh, I'll tell you one. So about 30 years ago, I was living in the Durham building, which was a really cool 1934 brownstone building downtown Muskegon, and had been living there and managing that. And it was sold to the city, and they were going to tear it down and put in a parking lot. Sounds like a song. Anyway, Max, do you know that song? And so I was thinking, I'm just starting to play a little bit with law of attraction and seeing if this stuff would really work. And so I thought, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to live on Lake Michigan, not across the street, but really on the beach. I don't want to be kicked out in the summer. I want to be able to rent it year round. I can afford $300 a month. It has to include utilities. I don't want to pay a security deposit. I want all the furniture because I didn't have any furniture at the time. I had moved from Toronto and got this little apartment managing this building, and there was a Murphy bed and all the furniture. There was even a little kitchenette that had a built-in dining area. So I didn't really need any, I didn't need any furniture at the time, but then moving to this house on Lake Michigan that I was putting out there into the universe, I was going to need furniture. And I can't remember what else I put in that request. And so of course, as I was then telling people, because you can't just like pray or put it out there, you need to start to move your feet. You need to start to listen to your intuition, talk to people, whatever needs to happen to support the universe in providing that dream come true. Because it's already existing, it's just that it's not been in physical matter. So, hi Alicia. So I put this request out. Of course, I'm telling people, they think I'm nuts. They're like, you're never going to find something for that price. You need to go into real estate if you can be that powerful. So I had a few naysayers, which that will happen, right? There's always going to be people that will crush your dream or spin it in a different way. So just say thank you for sharing and then move on. So I was sharing with different people. I found a picture of Lake Michigan and I put it on top of on my ceiling, so that was the first thing I saw when I woke up in the morning, and when I went to bed at night, I saw that, and I saw myself living on Lake Michigan. Always wanted to live on Lake Michigan. It's just a dream of mine since I was a little girl, and I actually had some friends that lived on Lake Michigan growing up. So I was just like, gosh, that would be so awesome. I would love that. So what it is that you love, like you have to have the energy of the feeling behind it. What do you want? What do you want that you would really love? Macy, thanks for being here. So Macy and I were just talking this morning. We were like, yeah, the new moon, it's time to plant new seeds. And so Macy and I were thinking about, okay, what could we do? What could we do for a ritual? And so anyway, I'm not kidding you, within probably a month of when I put that Lake Michigan dream out 30-some years ago, didn't really know anything about law of attraction or anything. There wasn't the buzz that there is now. It wasn't certainly a common thing at all. And I think within a month I had a woman, I was telling her about it, and she said, you know what, there is a house across from the street that I live in, Whitehall, and they have, the Gerber estate actually, Gerber Baby Foods, and they have a couple of apartments attached to the main house. So she contacted the property manager. The property manager had me come out. There was an apartment that was available, but you had to be out in the summer. And I said to him, nope, I'm not going to get kicked out in the summer. Like, that's one of the best times to be living on Lake Michigan. So also standing up for what you don't want. So be sure and keep that in mind as well. Like, don't settle, which I've done a lot in my life. So I'm learning not to do that as well. So, and I think the recording just went out because of course I'm down here and I have hardly any internet connection. So I apologize if you're getting part of this. Anyway, I walked away from that. And then in a week, he calls me and he says, this is kind of strange, but the guy that's living in the upstairs apartment is moving out, and it is year round, and it's $325. And I said, $25 more than what I said, that's fine. Had furniture, It was beautiful. I lived there for 2 years. I loved it. And so I just wanted to encourage you with that story, which hopefully you heard with this connection. I'm not sure. It says now connections available, so I'm not sure if you got the whole story. If you did not get the whole story, just message me because I will share it because it's a great story. So that was my first big manifestation story, and it was a cool manifestation because it was I lived on Lake Michigan for 2 years. I had all this furniture, really cool, and then Christopher came over and he we made it totally a beach place. We put grass mats down and fixtures, and my love and my angel David Dressel, he came over and we did lighting and we had fun, and I had beach parties, and I had my 30th birthday there, and people came from all over the state, all friends from everywhere, and my sister came up and she cooked for us, and we had great times. I have great memories. Walked the beach every single day, multiple times. So when you're thinking about what you want to manifest, think about the feeling and what you want and how it would feel. And I just want that for you too. So let me know what you come up with for your desire statement. So your desire statement is, I happily and gratefully now live whatever, with a healthy body, with being able to pay for things with cash, doing work that I love and richly blessed. So one of mine is that I now allow my perfect clients to come to me who understand and see the value, the tremendous value that I so generously give, because I come from love and giving that value and giving all that they need. And they gratefully pay me for that. And I'm richly blessed for that. And then there's just more and more giving and receiving. And it's really such a beautiful thing. And that is really the bliss, right? That's how we're supposed to be living. That's why I said live blissful and blissful business, because that's bliss, joy. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, so enjoy. I'm going to walk back up to the house. And I love you all. Thank you so much. Share your comments.